Hi creative crew, welcome back to my channel. I don't need everyone to understand what I'm doing. I don't need it to mean something to everybody. It has to mean something to me, okay? It has to mean something to you. The people that are meant to be along your journey, they are going to cheer you on. They're going to get it, but I promise you not everyone is going to get it. So the reason I'm making this video is because over the past few days, I have felt pretty down. And as I was laying in bed, feeling kind of down, I started listening to my music. I started listening to my previous projects that I've done and watching some of the visuals that I created. And I started feeling so proud of myself. And this happens sometimes, sometimes when you're working on something or you've seen it so many times, you're just like, yeah, whatever, that was okay, I guess. I don't want to watch that, or I'm tired of looking at that, or I'm tired of listening to that. But then there are times where I'll go back and I'll listen and I'll think, wow, damn, like I'm talented. That was a really amazing feeling to have of, oh my goodness, I'm talented, or oh my goodness, I can actually do this. I did this for a purpose, and I have a purpose, and I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm not going to give up on music. I'm not going to give up on being a creative individual. I'm not going to give up on traveling. I'm not going to give up on being an entrepreneur. These are the things that I feel I was called to do in my life, and I will not give up. And I say this because I do not want you to give up on your divine purpose, okay? Because we all have one. God made you for a specific purpose. He made you with specific talents and gifts. If he didn't, then why would he create you? Why would he waste his precious talent? We all have our own divine timing. It'll happen in your own divine timing. And there are experiences that I had to go through in order to be able to make those projects and to put my heart into those projects. But I still realized that I had really given up on myself in a sense, because I was so convinced that I'll never get to do these worthwhile things, even though I am so talented and I have what it takes to do whatever I want to do in this life. I had given up on myself. And I don't want you to give up on yourself. Even on those days where you feel so discouraged, where you feel like, why am I even getting out of bed today? Why am I even here? There is a reason why you are here, and God gave you wonderful talents. He gave you gifts that He wants you to use. He wants you to utilize the gifts that He has given you. I definitely have those moments of, what the hell am I doing? What is the point? Who do I think I am? I definitely have those who do I think I am moments. I had to kind of recenter and refocus and realize exactly what my purpose is in life. And I'll admit, for the past week, I have felt pretty down on myself. I felt like I have no idea what's next. And I think what is helpful for me is to look at what I have already done. And even though it may not seem so monumental, or if I compare it to someone else, which we should never do not compare your journey to other people. Because when you look at it that way, you might get down on yourself and think, oh, I'm really not doing anything because this person has done it all, or this person is so far ahead of me, although we may be the same age or they may be younger than me. Who cares? Forget about that other person, okay? You do not know what it took for them to get where they are. You don't know the resources that they have, and you probably don't know their full story. What I'm here to say to you today is, do not give up on yourself, even on those days where you feel like you don't know what you're doing, because I promise you, most people don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't. So keep your spirits up. Do things that inspire you every day and show up to the work. And that has been, I think, the most challenging part for me, is to make sure that I'm showing up every day, even on days where I feel like, I have no inspiration. I have nothing. I got nothing. You have to show up and you have to try. You cannot give up on yourself and your life. because God has put you here for a reason. So never, ever, ever give up on yourself. Don't do it, okay? Because God has put you here for a reason. Write down your process. Write down what you're feeling that day. What's going on in your head? What are some of the blocks that you feel? I think for me, most times there are blocks. It's usually maybe a negative voice in my head saying, oh yeah, you're never going to be able to do that. Or you're never going to be able to accomplish that. Or you're never going to be able to achieve that. Yeah, no, you have to get through those blocks. And to get through those blocks, it's really helpful to actually write out your thought process and write out exactly what it is you're feeling and what it is that you would like to accomplish, even though you feel like you can't do it. You definitely need to get out, get into nature, go for a walk, talk to people. I feel really inspired when I get out and I just talk to people, take the attention off of myself. You know, it's really helpful to kind of talk to the people around you and not isolate yourself, because there are some days where I am isolated. You know, I'm a bit of a nomad and I'm not always around people. There are times where I'm just sitting in my Airbnb or sitting in my flat thinking, oh my God, I'm all alone in this world. I'm all alone, which is not true. You're not alone in this world, but there are going to be some times where you're alone, and that's just the way that it is, and it's okay. It's okay to be alone. Everyone has a feeling of lost direction sometimes, okay? It is not just you and it is not just me. But at the end of the day, God put you here because He loves you and He wants to see you flourish. He does. He wants to see you flourish. He wants to see you live out your purpose. So do not give up on yourself, no matter what. Even on those days where you feel like, oh my gosh, I cannot get out of bed today, you're not alone. And step out of your house, go for a walk, put a smile on your face, and I bet that you have it in you to make someone else's day. You have it in you to really impact someone's life. And don't for a second ever think that you can't, because you can. You can do it. You can do it. Sorry. This woman just told me I was pretty. See, all I had to do was step out of the house. So as I hang out with you here in La Condesa in Mexico City, I want you to know that I love you, God loves you, and you are special and you are worth it, and never give up on you. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and hit that like button. Turn on notifications, I guess. I'm new at this, I'm new at this whole gain subscribers thing, but I'm really excited about building a community of people who just want to live the best life possible and live up to their divine purpose. And I love you. Bye.